Well, I'm back at the farm. Mel is just making us a cup of tea and coffee because I'm not going to lie, it's looking like it's going to rain any minute. So even though I've just set up, I'm ready to go here at the farm today, and I'm super excited to carry on the work that we did in the last video. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Becky, and I'm currently working on updating my Ford Transit Custom, making a few tweaks for it to be a fully functioning camper van. I've had it for 2 years. I'm just making a few changes so that it's more usable for my lifestyle, and then we're going to hit the road hopefully once the projects are done. Mel, my partner, he's currently building out our big van in the background there. That's also nearly at completion, and then hopefully we'll have another year ahead of us where we can actually just enjoy the vans and being out in the camper rather than building the van. So that's the plan, to continue on this major project. In last week's episode, the final thing that Mel and I did was to cut down some ply. This was an old drawer topper that I kept in my cupboard under the bed here. This used to have a lid for it when I pulled the drawer out. However, that doesn't work because if I'm standing here like so, I want to unclip the bolts and pull the drawer out just to get something. I don't want to always have to pull the drawer fully out, lift the lid to then get under. I wanted the lid originally because once the bed is open and you're using the bed, I didn't want like crumbs and dust and dirt to go into the drawers. But the lid just did not work, so I've cut it up and I'm now going to be using it for my cupboard doors in the cubby area. So this is the door that I'm talking about that Mel painstakingly made for me, didn't you? Yes. But I'm now going to cut it up and use it for doors for the cupboard, so it will still have a place in the van, but it will just be in smaller bits. So the plan is just to mark out that first cubby hole onto here, and now that Mel's shown me how to use the track saw, I'm well away. So let's go take that round, minding the holes. Monster's busy checking up on Daddy to make sure he's doing what he should be doing, and I'm going to come round and pop this onto la table. Over here. So I'm actually really pleased. This board, I've marked it out with the different ply doors that I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's two 45s.5 by 25s.5 and two 45s.5 by 23.5. Slightly different sizing because of the slope of the van, and you can actually tell visually when looking at the cubbies that the ones on the top are a little bit narrower. But I'm super pleased that I've been able to get all of them out of this one piece. There's no additional weight of ply going in because this was already in the van, and it'll be much more suitable for doors. So yay, this is really pleasing, and who knows, I may well even use this top piece as a new drawer front or door front for the back of the van, because that's inspiring me to do something with that now. So let's get the track saw rigged up. I'm going to be super nice to Mel, see if he'll do it for me in a minute, and we'll get it cutted. Get it cutted, get it cut. Before I dive back into this week's van life adventures, I just want to pause for a moment to support a fellow member of our little community. A lovely subscriber of mine recently had his campervan stolen, and as you can imagine, it's been absolutely devastating for him. He started a GoFundMe to try and raise enough to replace it, just £1,600. And I know even a small donation or share can make such a difference to someone's life. If you feel called to help, the link is down below in the description. Let's show him he's not alone in this. Thank you all so much for your kindness. That's what these all are. They are specifically cut. I've numbered them all so I know which ones they are. The cupboard cubbies themselves have got like little corners cut out of them. I just need to mark that up and cut them. So that's today's first task. And the second task is just to adjust this kitchen door that is a bit wonky. And I know what I've done wrong. I've measured it all, and one of the timbers is a little bit too long, and then I followed suit with all the others. So the actual door is not square. So we'll rectify that as well. First things first, though, cup of tea, and then we'll get started. And I think, depending on the weather, this might be a very short video, because if I get rained off, I'm going to have to pack everything up and go, because unlike Mel, I don't have anywhere inside. Yes, I know people argued that I could work inside in the cover here, but technically the agreement with the farmer is only one spot, so we're allowed to park outside here but not use the bays inside, and we want to respect that because that's his wishes. So yes, I could very easily put my van in here and have it covered, but that will be taking the piss. Maybe that would be something that we can discuss, but for now I'm just perfectly happy being able to be outside, and we'll work with it. If it comes on to rain, I'll just get wet. Right, let's go make that cuppa. All right, let's just bring you up to speed. I've had a cuppa, very nice. Just cut down all of my strips that finally worked out that they were a bit off with the measurements. To everyone that went on about safety, I've nicked Mel's face guard. I thought I would do that to make sure everyone was happy. And now we've got all of our strips, which I'm very quickly just going to sand down, put my door back together, and then crack on with the overhead cubby doors. Mel's also shown me all the lighting in the Vario, which is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot believe he's done such an amazing job. Actually, I can believe he's done such an amazing job. What I mean is, it's better than I was expecting it to be. So super excited that we are on the home stretch. And I know we keep saying that, but it's just reality. That's what it is. Hope you can hear me. I have got my microphone really close to my face today because it's super windy and I'm really cold. But we're going to soldier on and see if we can do what we set out to do today. So grab a cuppa and wherever you are, hope you're well and happy and much warmer than I am right now. Right, let's crack on. The door, and I've just got to put the hinges on now, but it's time for some lunch because I've spent quite a while just readjusting that, and it's freezing cold, so I just want to go in the van and warm up a bit anyway, so we'll just go do that. just rudely interrupting your current video to announce that my Patreon page is up and running. I've decided to step back away from YouTube and focus more on a community-based platform where I can create the content that I want without the clickbait, without the ads, and without the constant hustle. This is more and more in alignment with where I want to spend my time and spend my creativity. So not only will you get to enjoy my van life content of Sacred Traveller, but I've also put together various other tiers where you can see my spiritual channel, my treasure hunting channel, and my OnlyFans. So whatever it is that brought you to me in the first place, it's all going to be there in one safe space. More bonus content, more time to spend communicating with you, and more of a community base as well. I look forward to seeing you over on Patreon. And if you still want to stay on YouTube and support the channel here, that is amazing. Please go ahead and check out my other channels if they resonate with you. I'll see you over on Patreon. Bye. Right, well that's it for today. I've literally been rained off. It's peeing it down. It's not going to clear up. The sky is black. I can't do any more today because Mel's filming and I can't use the jigsaw or the track saw. So I've cut the doors ready to fit. I've just got to put the hinges on. But it just requires a lot of noise and I can't do it in the van because I need the door open and it's literally peeing it down. So we will be back another day. See you in the morning, or a morning.